there is a leak, again a leak, and again something that I am putting on this channel for my viewers. But please, spoilers ahead. Don't go to the next part if you don't want spoilers. But if you want, and if you like the storylines and the scoops and the leaks, please go ahead and listen, because it's absolutely mind-blowing. The plot is good, and we will get into the plot right now. The only reason I'm making this video now is because so you can connect after the release of Moon Knight, Thor Love and Thunder, and see where this plot connects and fits into the timeline of other MCU projects. All the leaks and the plot details after this intro. Hit it. Welcome to Humble Discussions, and today's topic is Wakanda Forever plot leak, right? Do not go ahead if you don't want spoilers, but go ahead because you'll enjoy the plot anyway. And there are bigger things to come, a great post-credit, because we all want to know who's coming into the MCU, and there is a huge character who's coming to the MCU and who's going to show up in Wakanda Forever. So stay tuned, we'll get to that. Starting with the plot, first scene starts with a scene about Lake Bell, who plays a scientist, and her team goes into the ocean and tries to search for vibranium, and the entire operation is fueled by this device made by Riri Williams, right, who is Ironheart, right? Okay. So when this entire thing is fueled and they are going into the ocean and searching for vibranium, Namor kind of awakens. He finds out that there is some kind of nonsense thing happening in the ocean, and he stops them and he kind of kills them. And then it becomes really difficult, and there is a kind of a tension between them. Then cut to the next part where we see T'Challa passes away due to some sickness. Chadwick Boseman again, hats off. And then when the entire storyline about T'Challa kind of slowly ends, Namor finds out that why and how were the scientists going ahead and finding the vibranium, and he finds out about Riri Williams, and he wants to kill her and he wants to stop her. So that becomes kind of a tussle. Namor then, what he does is he goes to the Wakandan Empire and asks for help, and they deny help. Right, and they in turn protect Riri Williams. Riri Williams, again Ironheart. Her first suit was made up of scraped car and tins from and metal from cars. And then when she gets to Wakanda for the protection part, she makes a suit which is made up of vibranium this time around. And because of this thing where Namor goes to Wakanda and they do not support him or they do not fight with him, because of that tussle, there is a huge war that breaks. And in that war, Shuri's mom, T'Challa's mom, passes away. We know that, right? We know that, we can make it out from the trailers. They pass away. When Shuri says in the trailer that she lost everything, and that also means she lost her brother and also maybe her mother. So her mother passes away. Namor floods the entire Wakanda, and then Shuri, what she does is she makes an artificial flower, and she tries to gain the power of Black Panther and also gain the ancestral plane, right? And she expects to find T'Challa over there, like T'Challa found his father. She expects to find T'Challa, but instead she finds Killmonger, who then trains her to become a Black Panther. Then there is a huge fight again, a rematch kind of a thing, where they fight and she defeats Namor, but she doesn't kill him. M'Baku becomes the new king of Wakanda, and Shuri becomes the Black Panther. She is the Black Panther throughout when she's getting trained and all, but she then becomes the Black Panther as well. While all this is done, Nakia, T'Challa's girlfriend, she tells Shuri that she has a child from T'Challa. And then the movie ends, right? Movie ends because we are hoping for another Black Panther movie. And then there is a post-credit scene. The post-credit scene shows Doctor Doom appearing, who's a stand-in Doctor Doom. We don't know who that is. I think it's the mask or something. Because when this leak came out, it was a stand-in Doctor Doom. They might have replaced the face, or they might have added a few more shots later. But it was a stand-in Doctor Doom back then, and it explains the post-credit scene. It explains the part that the entire operation where the vibranium search of Lake Bell scientists that was initiated by Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom was the person who sent Lake Bell and her group of scientists to search for vibranium. And that is where the movie ends. Implications. The movie ends with Nakia telling Shuri that she has T'Challa's son, which again takes us to the next step of the movie. The next Wakanda movie, or the next superhero movie that comes in relation to Wakanda Forever, or proper Avengers storyline, it will show somehow that T'Challa's son becoming the new Black Panther. That is the implication. So we'll have multiple Black Panthers, right? And M'Baku might also become a Black Panther. We don't know, because he's the king of Wakanda now. He might as well become a Black Panther. And by reports, we also saw M'Baku's fees for Wakanda Forever has increased a lot. It will not just be a coincidence, right, that you are increasing a certain actor's fee. You have to give him, substantial roles, right? Not like the last movie where M'Baku was just a side character. You are increasing his fees substantially, you will give him substantial roles. So he might as well become a Black Panther, not in this movie, but maybe in the next one. So Shuri is a Black Panther, M'Baku might become one, and T'Challa's son, who will be born soon via Nakia, will be another Black Panther. That's that's the thing, because otherwise you would not have a storyline that would say that Nakia has a son, because it won't create an impact if that guy doesn't go up or doesn't grow up to become a Black Panther, right? So we'll have multiple Black Panthers in the future, for sure. But in this movie, Shuri is the Black Panther, and she'll get trained by none other than Killmonger. That's the plot, guys. The implications that the ancestral plane kind of connects to Thor's Valhalla, Moon Knight's Field of Reeds. We can see this different kind of dimension where people go after they kind of die, or they need some self-reconciliation, and they face people that they want to, and in some way or the other, the souls kind of help them to regain their path wherever they want to go, or wherever they're destined to go. So after explanation of all the ancestral planes throughout the MCU, this is where we are coming in with Wakanda Forever, where there is another ancestral plane scene where Shuri will be held by none other than Killmonger. So somewhere entire plot revolves around Shuri becoming a Black Panther and Killmonger helping her. And then there is a huge fight. Namor gets introduced. We get proper mutants throughout the movie, not like Miss Marvel, just one scene where we get to know about mutant, but the full movie worth of mutant. Namor, of course, the first mutant, right, for the MCU. Not the MCU, I think Miss Marvel is. Miss Marvel is, right? And for the entire Marvel comics, Namor was the first mutant, and now he's coming into the MCU, so he will definitely be a mutant. And that's the plot, guys, and that is the video. But I hope you liked it, and if you are staying till now, if you're still on this video, I'm hoping you liked it. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I will put the sources, the credits in the description so that you guys can go and check it out. It's amazing. You can check the plots, and I hope to see you guys in the next one very soon.